What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Man, the combinations are not what they were. I'm no longer sitting in a beautiful gamer chair sent to me by the lovely Bella Bell. No, I'm just in a lovely room surrounded me by art sent to me from family and friends. No, I'm in like a cold, lonely place. I had to scrape together a little chair to put the phone on, sitting on something in this manner. We're going to get it done. It's not always about comfort. I put respect way over comfort. Yes, I took a hit by leaving, but I'd rather be where I'm at, respected, than in a palace not respected. I only have a car no more, so I'm really challenging getting around. I'm going to make it happen. I'm happy and I'm respected in the place I'm at. That's all that matters. So, be that as it may, things are going to slowly get better. I got to get my stuff brought over here, create a little space for me. Things don't happen overnight. Plus, I've been too sick and I haven't had the energy or been motivated enough to kind of carve out my own little place here where I'm at. Be that as it may. So yeah, man, trip on this. There ain't nothing new under the sun. There's always been trolls and keyboard warriors and cell soldiers. Wait, not always keyboard warriors, because there has not always been keyboards, but there's been the same spirit, same type of individual that enjoys talking that shit from cover. Trip out, man. And it's really weird, too. Lately, let me back up. No, let me say it's weird lately when been getting attacked. I can understand, you don't like the video. The video sucks, content sucks, you suck. I can take all that. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. But what's weird is they start attacking my appearance. Men, other dudes. Oh, man, you're old and shot out. Well, sorry, dude, I thought you came for the stories. I didn't know you came for some eye candy. I'm sorry I'm not a little bit more stout, younger, and more handsome for you to look at. You can have to get your eye candy elsewhere. I'm just dishing out the stories here. Not really trying to get too fixed up for you. But strange how you come over and attack my appearance. Like I'm not, attractive enough to look at while you're listening to these stories. Strange. Especially when your YouTube name is like, if you were to read it, you'd say, wow, that dude's schooled. He's got a city and an area code, and, hey, he must be schooled. He must know what time is it. Nope. I've learned to figure out YouTube name. Don't mean jack shit. Because usually I would see YouTube name. And, depending on how they worded it, I might be like, oh, this is a homeboy. But no, you can't tell. It could be just some fucking 10-year-old kid. Indonesia. Fuck it. So, yeah, I'm not eye candy. I'm here for the stories, man. Be that as it may. So, trip on this. Where am I at? Oh, even trolls back in high school, man. Before there was cell phones and caller ID. I remember I used to have like a secret admirer. Who used to call me all the time. She said her name was Christmas Tree. And she'd call us house ours out when I was in high school. It's this Christmas tree. We'd talk. It's kind of funny. I think I might have knew who it was. And at the same time, there was a dude who'd call me. And he'd say, hey, you. Fuck you, I'm going to kill you. He's like, so weird. You know who I am. You know who my number is. You hate me and all this kind of shit. And yet, you're just calling and saying on the phone. What? Surely you could meet up with me someplace to do something other than just talking the shit that you're talking. Who cares about all that? But I'll tell you about some fucking cell soldiers. One time I was fighting a case. I was in DePaul County Jail. And I apologize, I'm a little bit discombobulated all over the place. That is nothing. I haven't been so mentally just keep losing stuff. Oh, where's this? Where's that? Dude, it's like I'm all over the place. I think I'm in a new environment, taken out of my old environment, putting in a new, everything's changed. And it's just, I'm still trying to feel better. I have a doctor's appointment Monday. Still feeling the effects of when I got sick 2 weeks ago. Still recovering. So yeah, I'm just a little bit like, what the hell? I don't give a fuck. Anyways, I'm fighting a case. I'm in D-Pod. I come back from court. And I come in there and there's a dude. He's on the yard. I can see because the yard has like a door and there's glass. And he's all tatted back. He don't have his shirt on. So he's slung back, his neck, his face. And I just start really doing time. When you see someone like that all tatted back, catch your attention. Like, is that one of the homeboys? Like, who is that? And so he sees me and he goes, hey, hey, hey. Because they had a tray for him set by the door. Like, they're waiting for a cop to open the door so he can get his dinner tray. For whatever reason, he was on the yard, like I said, didn't have a shirt on, totally blasted back, waiting on his dinner tray. He's like, hey, Wood, hey. And I'm waiting to go into my pod. And he said, give me another dinner tray, dude. Because there was some more dinner trays off to the side. I could have, not with ease, but I could grab another dinner tray and walk over to where his is, put it down where he had two in the cover, in the cop compartment. He wouldn't even notice. He would just open the door and give him whatever was sitting there. So I could pull it off. He's like, give me another tray. Be kind of tough, but I could pull it off. I'm looking around, and the porter is a good white Southsider named Tiny Boy, Brown Pride Localist. Not with the most love and respect. I did my first term with him, done a lot of time with him. Love that dude, man. And see, he's such a solid dude. Like he'd act like he wasn't even paying attention. You know, those trays not to be free for all. But if I was going to try to grab one for the homeboy, Tiny Boy wasn't going to say nothing. Just like whatever, fuck, I'm missing tray. So anyway, I'm peeping around, looking. I say, fuck it, I grab the tray, run over there, put it on the cover. I pull it off. I'm like, yes, I got him an extra tray. Tiny Boy ain't even tripping on me or nothing. I go over, I'm standing by my pod waiting for the cop to crack me in. Then I decide to go over to say, what's up real quick to the dude I gave the extra tray to. Tell him my name, introduce myself. I kind of just did him a favor. Maybe when he gets where he's going down the road, he'll say, hey, heard that dude Splinter? Dude's a solid dude. Gave me an extra tray. So I walk over and I go, hey man, hey, what's up man? My name, well, I didn't shake my hand, there's a door, but hey man, what's up? My name is Splinter. He goes, I don't give a fuck, fuck you, bitch. Dude, I was like, I couldn't believe it. What? He's like, fuck you, bitch, I don't care. You're a bitch, talking shit, start cell-soldiering on me. Obviously, it was a PC or dropout, something. That's the only type of people who do that type of shit, because no one's going to hold them accountable for it. If you're active, there's no way you can do that, because you'll get got. Yeah, I got him a straight tray, and damn it, if he didn't call me a straight bitch and tell me to fuck off. And he's like, what are you going to do, call me a piece of shit? I don't give a fuck, I've been a piece of shit my whole life. He's laughing at me, clowning me, flipping me off, calling me bitch, and I was like, damn, I just went in my pod. Everyone's like, hey, you're out there a while, anything happened? What's going on out there? Nothing. And I didn't tell people, I snuck this dude a tray and went through all the trouble and for him to tell me to pound it. But it was crazy, and that was my first experience with some damn cell-soldier type shit. And trip on this, man, when I was in Max Mead, I was a porter. And Max Mead in Kern County Jail has this single cell tier. One row, single cells. And they have another tier that would be some dorms, some 4-man dorms, some 12-man dorms, and they have those single-man cells. I think they have 2 of them on either side. I know this one for sure. I was working it, handing out the trays. There's probably about 10 dudes in here, all in single cells. By and large, almost all of them PC. A couple of them like yellow band, high security, high known cases and shit. Like I could think of one, but I won't get into the case right now. As soon as we'd walk on the tier, because obviously a cop's coming, there'd be this one dude saying, fuck the bitches are here, fuck these guys talking shit. These bitches are here, talk about me and the cop, come to bring the food. He'd be cussing, calling us bitches, talking all kinds of shit. I just ignored him. Gave him his tray, it was breakfast time, gave him his milk, but he'd always be cussing, always be talking shit. What can you do? I mean, he's behind the fucking bars. So then one time we come on the tier, and he's not yelling, he's not cussing, he's not saying nothing. So I'm like a little bit like, wait, this is a little too quiet. What's he up to? As we get close, and we come in front of the cells, one of the first cells that full strips goes to throw urine on me. But I dodged it and hit all the trays. And I was like, you motherfucker. And the cop goes, you want me to pull him out on the yard and you can beat his ass? I was like, hell yeah. And the cop's like, all right, I'm going to pull him out. He's like, no, no. He starts screaming and crying, no, you better not pull me out. No, this cop's going to have me pulled out. They're going to jump me, they're going to beat me up. Starts going off, yelling and crying, telling all the other people around him in other cells, hey, watch for this, be my witness. They're going to pull me out. So then the cop acted like he didn't even say that. I start ignoring him. We couldn't pass the trays out to no one, and I don't think anyone would be his witness because no one got to eat for a long ass time since he threw the urine on the trays. I had to order more food. It took like an hour to get the trays, and it took like another hour, 2 hours. So the cops decided to pass it out. So none of the dudes got fed. And they're mad as fuck. They're hungry, talking shit to that dude. They're all cussing, but straight up tried to fucking throw urine on me. So I was like wanting to get his ass back. A day or two prior to that, cops had went in and shot some pepper balls at some other PC dude who was acting up. And we had to go in there and clean the cells out. And we had to go in like this because you could still smell the pepper spray real strong. And there are these red balls on the ground broken. And I grabbed them. And I picked up some of the shit that was on the ground. And I tried and put in a glove and tried to take it back so I could make some kind of weapon. I mean, now I have like pepper spray. I can mix water, could do something with it. I just had it to have it. I saw it. I'm going to get it. If I could do something with it, cool. If not, fuck it. At least I tried. Well, I had it and I thought, I'm going to put some of this shit in that fucking dude's food. And I tried to, but it smelled too bad. And plus, it's kind of hard to gauge what tray was going to be his. Because if someone, you have a count, you know where he's at, the 4th one down. What if someone leaves in the middle of the night? Now he's the 3rd one down. Who's going to get that 4th tray? Or what if they move him? Or what if, so, and then I couldn't risk giving someone a fucked up tray like that. But I was plotting, and I did put something in. It's not too strong. I was going to try to figure it out. I want to get his fucking ass back. But I did about the next best thing. I waited for 2 weeks to go by. I was going to lose my job anyway. I was going to go to Wasco. I'd already get my time. I was done in Max Mead, and I told him, dude, I've been fucking with your food, sucker. And the look on his face was like, oh. I mean, I hadn't, of course. I wanted to grab some, like, nut hair, put in there, some athlete's foot scrapings, maybe a little loogie. But like I said, I couldn't risk giving it to somebody else. But hey, just him thinking that I did. Oh man, that was priceless. I got so much satisfaction that look that he gave me when I said, I'm gonna fucking with your food, stud. How do you like that? He gave me, oh, but dude, you're gonna throw urine on the dude who brings you your food? You freaking fool. Trip on that though. Even on the streets. Cell warrior type shit. I remember I was involved in a love triangle. Sounds very, I put a note what it sounded. I don't know. Sounds very hardcore. What does it sound like? A love triangle? I came up with a real special funny name. But I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh well, fuck it. I was involved in the love triangle. How romantic is that, huh? I mean, there's two dudes fighting over some old scallywag. So we were just funking back and forth hardcore. She was mainly staying with him. She'd come kicking me once in a while. And when she did, he would freaking flip out. Cell soldier, call and talk shit, hang up. Then I figured out he was coming to my house and watching me with binoculars. Because, yeah, I'm Peckerwood straight up. And I know a lot of punk rockers, too. Hanging out with a lot of people with motherfucking purple mohawks. Spikes this big on their leather jackets and boots up to their knees. I know all types. I'm in my apartment. This is when we were selling a lot of heroin. You know, the punk rockers love the heroin, too. So about 5 punk rockers came to my house. Big old mohawks, spikes and chains, whips and suspenders. Now, Phil called me. He's like, damn, you got a bunch of weird motherfuckers at your house tonight, don't you? I was like, where are you? What are you watching from? Because, yes, 5 weird motherfuckers just walked in. So, like, how'd you know? Because he was watching me. That's why. And in the morning, I'm going to go leave. And there was a big old long note like this, like one of my notes, a big letter that he'd written and pretty straight nailed to my door. How cell soldier type, keyboard type shit soldier is that, man? Having to sit down, probably watching your binoculars, writing all these notes, only to creep up to my top story apartment and nail a freaking letter. Think I'm gonna read it? No, like, 3-pointer. We ain't had a meeting a couple months down the road. It got violent. But yeah, man, what the fuck? That's cell soldier shit, dude. Straight leave a letter on my door. I don't know about all that. So, pardon me. Hey, but trip on this, though. I'd stole this van. I was in Oildale. I was trying to get to Rexon Acres. Ride fell through. It's getting dark. I wanted to go to Rexon. I was in Oildale. I'm in Norchester, and there's some bars right there, and I see some drunk-ass old man pull up in front of this bar, get out, and leave his VW bus running. That's his bus running, VW bus. Goes into the bar. I'm like, damn, I'm not driving a stick, jumping out of the motherfucker. Here's my ride to Rexon. Take off to Rexon, boom. I'm still young, and I'm not really hip to all the game and all that. So I don't really know that it's like a little bit frowned upon to take a stolen vehicle to someone's house. It brings heat. And I think about that. I think, well, there's already a bunch of heat over there. So I guarantee that some of the cars that come in here and out throughout the day are stolen. How do they know? So I go to this spot in this VW. Sure enough, someone says, hey, man, Splinter, he just came over in this stolen VW bus. And they start tripping on me. What the fuck, dude? You brought heat. Someone's going to say something. Look. And I'm like, no, man, no, I didn't bring no heat. No one's going to know anything because it was an old man. Because it was an old man. And I figured if they knew that it was an old man, they would feel less threatened that some old man was going to try to call the cops to bring heat. But it made it worse. Like, old man? Well, you took some old man's car? What the fuck? Why you take some old man's car? Ooh. So not only are you bringing a stolen car over here, a stolen car from an old man? What the fuck? And I'm like, well, it came out wrong. That's what I meant. A drunk old man. A very, very drunk old man. How would you want him driving? You hit one of your kids or nieces or nephews, your mom crossing the road. Do you want a drunk old man on the road who forgot to turn the car off when he went into the fucking bar? When I flipped it like that, I'm like, okay, he took a fucking car from a drunk old man. Get it out of here. So I took the VW bus away, and I was trying to find a place for it, and I couldn't really, I could put it over here, and someone's like, hey, why'd you put that there? Like, stuck out like a sore thumb. I ended up taking the keys and hiding it, and I got a hold of someone and said, take this van off my hands. They didn't even want the keys. They just started a screwdriver, however they did, because I remember I still had the keys. They ended up with it. They ended up taking it. I even go by their pad a couple of days later, and I see they had it. And they didn't give me any money for anything. I'm glad they got rid of it because it's, stuck out like a sore thumb right in the neighborhood I was at. Everyone knew that I brought it there and everyone was fucking with me. So like, get rid of it. So dude had it in his pad, like I said. And I'd seen it there a couple days later. Like about 2 or 3 weeks later, some dude I don't even hardly really know say, Splinter, man, you want to go hit this little lick with me? Want to go handle something? Me and you, ready to go do this? We're going to come up, we're going to get this and that. I was like, yeah, dude, let's go, man. So I jam out with him and I split. We got in the middle of nowhere. I don't even really recognize where I'm at anymore. We end up in this big piece of property. There's like a trailer, a house, a couple of sheds. So I get out and I'm talking to him. We're like, talking and bullshitting. Next you know, he's not even there no more. The guy who brought me is not even around. And then I'm looking around. Next thing there's like 4 or 5 guys surrounding me that I don't know. These people. And I'm looking for the dude I came with. I can't see his car. And I'm like 4 or 5 people. And I feel the tension. I close around me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, what is this? I knew it was a setup. Like, and somebody goes, hey, come over here for a minute, man. I was like, where? Come over here. What? Come over in the shed. Come in the shed? What? Why can't I get in the running car? Okay, so I go over in the shed. And there's some other dude already in there. A couple of chairs, another dude smoking a cigarette, offered me a cigarette. I said, sit down, man, sit down. I sat down and I was like, what in the fuck? I'm thinking of everything I ever did wrong, everyone ever slighted, every little mistake I ever made. And I was like, dude, did I piss off, dude? Like, yikes, is this going to hurt? And then they start grilling me and interrogating me about that van. I guess somebody had put something in that van to hide it. And then the van came up missing. And then someone said, well, it was Splinter's van originally, and this dude ended up with it. I don't think that he'd paid anything for it, and Splinter still had the keys, so maybe he went and got the van, this and that. So they're wanting to know, did I take the van? Did I take anything out of the van? What did I do yesterday? What did I do the day before? What did I do today? Where did I get the van exactly? When did I bring it? Why did I bring it? Where did I leave it? Who did I talk? I mean, they were just freaking grilling me. And I knew they're not fucking around, dude. And I honestly didn't know if I was going to make another live. And I thought, you know what? You know what I could do? Just play cool, man. Just treat them like they're friends. Just laugh. And yeah, just like we're talking, hanging out like I'm with you now. They answer a question. I'm going to be honest and truthful. I got no reason to lie. Totally honest, totally truthful. Ask away. Whatever you want. It was only just regards to me anyway. When regards to anybody else. Mostly what I've been doing. Who did I know? Did you know? Yeah, dude, I got it from here. Brought it there. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. The Raiders lost to the Broncos again. Oh, what in the hell? So yeah, joking. And finally, they said, all right, man, that's cool. All right, dude's going to give you a ride out of here. I almost said, no, I'll take off walking. Am I free to go? Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know how far a walk this is going to be. But shoot, if I'm on my Chevrolet legs outside these gates here, and it's just me, like, I feel a lot more comfortable. If I get in another car, he says he's giving me a ride, but shit's like, oh, yeah, I live up here. Go straight, turn left. He goes backwards and turns right. And I mean, are we going in the right direction? Oh, yeah, it's a back road. Don't trip. I am tripping on back roads. So I was like, pretty much like, oh, I'm just going to walk. And he's like, look, dude's going to give you a ride. Don't matter. We had a couple questions for you. We never were mad or tripping. We just we want to know what happened to the van. You understand. I was like, all right. So to give me a ride out of there. A couple weeks after that, I saw the dude who said, hey, Splinter, want to go ahead and lick with me? Want to go do this come up? And I saw him. I was like, hey, I wanted to ask him, like, dude, did you set me up? But I knew he set me up. I didn't know what to ask him or how to word it or, what was that? Dude, did you... Well, I mean, how they contact you to come get me? I mean, what was all that shit? But I didn't say nothing. I didn't know how to word it. And he looked at me like, looked at the ground, looked at me, looked at the ground, like, just don't ask. I was like, So, but man, it worked out. And fuck, that's the last time I stole a running VW bus van from some drunk old man in front of a bar. But let me just say something real quick and add it in there for some fluff. Because I know if you've been watching this long, you're part of the Point of View crew. MGK, man. Yeah, fuck it. Machine Gun Kelly. I'm going to go all the way there. I have to. Because, I mean... Okay, I listen to rap. I'm not schooled on all rap politics, but come on, everyone knows he beats with Eminem, blah, blah, blah. They had their new song. I mean, not their new song. They had their song, the little battle, whatever. I actually liked MGK's song better. Rap God or whatever, Rap Devil, that he did against Eminem, the Eminem diss. I liked his song better based on the beat. I thought Eminem's diss, MGK, the beat sucked. What beat? It was like a lot of air, and just, I really liked the beat that MGK rapped on, so I liked that song better. Then, supposedly, he got kicked out of the genre. I didn't know that's why he left, started in rock. But I guess he couldn't do interviews. People were shutting down. It's like, that's partly why he left. That is why he left. I don't know. Now he started doing rock. Okay, cool. He gets accepted. Comes out, platinum. Got these songs. But then, the dumb motherfucker went and disrespected Slipknot. Idiot, dude. Slipknot, bro. I mean, I got my official Slipknot tattoo on, boy. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Of course, I got Slipknot. I love them. Who doesn't? He talks shit about them being 50-year-old men wearing masks and just tried talking shit. Okay, they might be 50-year-old men wearing masks, but you're 31 and acting like you're still trying to kiss a pretty girl in high school. Oh, come on, your Tickets to My Downfall, it's like a high school rock theme with his fucking pink guitar and the music video is walking out of a locker. He's in high school and shit. Like, dude, how can you be 31 in high school but they can't be 50 and wearing a fucking mask? So now they're doing all these tours and every time he goes live, boo, boo, they're booing him off the stage. He still has some 11-year-old girls that got love, but by and large, the rock community, they're not going to fuck with them, dude. How dare you fucking disrespect Slipknot? So the hardcore rock fans are booing him. So Rap didn't want him, kicked him to the curb, came over to rock. He was doing okay, and he got real ballsy and a little cocky, and fucking disrespected Slipknot. damn, dude, what are you thinking, bro? So now he's not going to get no love from the rock community. Plus, there's some people who are a little bit slighted. Some of these people have been slugging it out. They've been playing shows for years. Some of these rockers, man, they've been rocking out for 15, 20 years. Their band playing shows. They never made it platinum, but yet they've been dogging it out in the trenches. Here comes Machine Gun Kelly, drops one little album. Platinum. Oh, hey, award, another award, another award. He shows up, gets all these awards, and everyone's like, we don't got no awards. We've been playing rock for 15 years. But okay, they're accepting him, not hating. Then he wants to try to bash Slipknot. You fool! That's all I got to say. Another video tomorrow, maybe, perhaps, huh? Maybe the day after. Homeboy George Smoking had a good idea to talk about the kitty and some other stuff. So I got some good ideas. I'm starting to heal up. I gained about 5 of my 15 pounds I lost back. So just staying on it straight. Liquid diet, trying to do the damn thing. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace. And join up if you can. Help some more than you know. I don't even have a car. I'm having to Uber around. I'm not even sure how I'm going to get to school 4 times a week. Keep my appointments. Dude, it's rough without a car. I'd rather be respected with no car than having a car and not respected. Cut the string, let it fly. Join up, fam.